Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, whatever time you happen to be watching this. I'm Rev Milo Spooner Craig from Central United Church, and I'm here doing some conversation around Holy Week. I'm going to focus on the words cross purposes. Have you ever thought of the term cross purposes? They're at cross purposes. During Palm Sunday and Holy Week time, I think that the term cross purposes fits on many levels. Part of it is just using the terminology cross, the cross purposes, because that's exactly where the events of this week are going. But also, when people work at cross purposes, there's bound to be some kind of friction, some kind of collision. In these Holy Week events, people are definitely working on different agendas and for different purposes. And that's what I want to talk about in my videos. So Palm Sunday. So there's nothing quite like a good Palm Sunday parade. Everybody's waving palm branches, the children are running around, and we're all singing Hosanna, loud Hosanna. It's a fun day in the life of the church. So the scriptural account that I'm focusing on is Mark chapter 11, verses 1 to 10. This is an account that we enjoy. We have this picture of Jesus, the humble rabbi, riding on a colt to join with his family and friends at a Passover feast. So we might liken it to a parade held for an athlete or a curling team who have won some prized event, and they're coming home and everybody's there to greet them and enjoy the time of celebration. I think of the Toronto Raptors celebration parade that went on and on and on. Passover also was like a bit of a family reunion. People who only saw each other once a year were coming together in Jerusalem, greeting one another with hugs and kisses and updates on their lives. For the followers of Jesus, it was an opportunity to meet people who they didn't know, but who had become followers of Jesus as Jesus traveled from village to village. As followers of Jesus' teaching, they might share with each other their personal stories of what Jesus had done for them and how their lives had changed because they knew him. These are happy days, they're exciting days, and hopeful days, because Jesus' popularity has grown, the followers are many, and the hope for the future is very bright. Now, if this was all we knew, this Hosanna, loud Hosanna, we could rest easy in the hope and the happiness that all was going to be well. But there's another story, one that is at cross purposes to this one. Well, Mark has Jesus entering Jerusalem from the east, from the Mount of Olives, at cross purposes. The Roman Emperor Pontius Pilate enters from the west on the very same day. So while the procession from the east with the humble Rabbi Jesus, and undoubtedly a group of men and women and children and differently abled people waving palm branches, comes from the east, from the west, comes this procession of chariots and swords and shields, maybe even trumpeters heralding the arrival of power and might in the person of the Roman Emperor, Pontius Pilate. Cross purposes indeed. What could possibly go wrong?